Hi everyone, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 38 of the Beatles today, and we've got two songs from, well, one's from the mid-60s and another is from their very first album, going head to head. If you're not familiar with this channel, basically what we do is we took every single Beatles song, threw them into a single elimination tournament, and we're just running that tournament through to see which one is the very best Beatles song of all time. Overall, there's 255 tracks that I managed to find. So we're on day 38, so that means we've covered close to 80 now. Today is Taxman from 1966, and that's the first track on the Revolver album. And second up is Please Please Me. That's track 7 off of the album of the same name. It was also released as a single, the second single that was released by the Beatles, off of their very first album. So Taxman was only the 6th song by George Harrison that appeared on a Beatles album. He doesn't usually get a whole lot of features on the Beatles albums, but usually his songs are some of my favorite ones, although a lot of these covers we've been listening to lately have Harrison on vocals, and they're not the strongest. I definitely prefer his original stuff. Anyway, this one I remember is a pretty good guitar rock song. Pretty sweet beat, and there's a little bit of psychedelia feel to it as well. They wrote the song when they were a little hard up for cash at the time, I guess. Which, I mean, everybody hates the fucking Taxman anyway. That's going up against Please Please Me, which was the second single released in Britain following Love Me Do from 1962. This is the title track from their debut album, and basically it has that exact early Beatles sound. It sounds exactly like early Beatles, because that's exactly what it is. How early was this? It reached number 2 on the record retailer, according to Genius.com, and was their breakout release, marking the beginning of Beatlemania. So this should be pretty interesting to hear, the beginning of Beatlemania up against Taxman, which probably Beatlemania might have had something to do with their problems with the Taxman. Usually, more money, more problems. So they say. So, first up, here's Taxman. All right, that's a great track. I've always loved that track. I forgot to mention if I sound a little off today or if the sound cuts in and out on my microphone a little bit. I'm just trying to adjust the noise gate on here. I'm not too great with audio equipment, so I really don't know if it's going to sound the way I want it to. We won't really know until later. I don't have time to adjust the settings too much more tonight. So tomorrow it might sound different. Tomorrow it might sound better. If it sounds bad right now, I won't really know till I'm editing this video. So anyway, that aside, up next is Please Please Me from 1963. Kind of like a love song versus a hate song there. You know, you love your woman, but you hate the man. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like the very original Beatles sound in comparison to the later stuff. I really prefer like the mid to late 60s when they started to get kind of what I feel is more like their own kind of feel and sound without being too much like just a, you know, like a classic rock band. I don't know, you know, just like one of those old rock and roll bands, like the 50s rock and roll bands. It's when it really started to break into more of the 60s sound, I guess, which I prefer. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I really like the 60s sound more than the 50s sound as far as rock and roll goes, anyways. So, that said, I'm going to go ahead and give that one to Taxman today and let that one move on to the next round. I hope you all had fun listening to the Beatles in reverse. That was another thing I didn't mention earlier. We listen to the Beatles in reverse because copyright laws won't allow me to listen to them in the proper direction. If we had any covers today, I'd be listening to some of those in the proper order just to give y'all something a little extra to listen to. But hey, we got a Butthole Surfers video out there today, so listen to that. Super short video today. Besides commenting down below to help out the channel, you can also share this video if you'd like to. Let me know what you, or let your friends know about this channel and let them see, you know, this guy that does this weird thing. Besides commenting to help out the channel, you can also share this video. Really appreciate anyone that's just getting the videos out there and showing their friends if you're doing that. That's kind of a weird thing for some people to do. Kind of a cool thing for me if you're doing that, though. Also, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're just shy of, like, I think there's 2,654 right now. We got to get up to that 55. Like the video if you like this video. Like it if you don't like the video. Just click that like button just out of common courtesy, please. I like to see that number go up ever so slightly every time I put out a video. Anyway, that is all for today. I really hope this audio came out not too choppy. We'll find out. I really apologize if you don't hear half of what I say. I'll do better next time, I swear. I swear to you all I will. Anyway, have a nice night, super great morning, and a fantastic afternoon. A wonderful something. Something's got to be wonderful in there. Song that George Harrison appeared on a Beatles pieces. I definitely like his more like self-centered stuff, I guess. Is band. No. Coming up against each other.